Hey Queens, so I want to introduce you to Good American Jeans, girl. It has been so hard for me to find the perfect pair of jeans literally my whole life because I'm 5'8". My hips are kind of wide. You wouldn't think that they are, but they really, really are. And I don't really have a butt. So it's like, why is finding the perfect jeans so hard? Well, it doesn't have to be with Good American, okay? Because Good American jeans are everything. I'm obsessed. I've never had jeans that hug my body as good as Good American jeans. The fabric feels great. There's never a gap in my waistband, and it's easy to see that this denim was designed to celebrate women's bodies. Good American also offers a size range from 00 to 32, and they are all about body positivity, which we love that. And what makes it even better is that the brand is female founded. If you want to try the jeans that will make you feel confident about your body and give you your best butt ever, go to goodamerican.com/unfazed and use code unfazed at checkout for $50 off your first pair. Again, that's code unfazed for $50 off your first pair at goodamerican.com/unfazed. Hey guys, so I want to introduce you to Calm. So we're partnering with Calm, and it's the #1 mental wellness app to give you the tools that improve the way you feel. Reduce stress and anxiety through guided meditations, improve your focus with curated music tracks, and rest and recharge with Calm's imaginative sleep stories for children and also adults. There's even new daily movement sessions designed to relax your body and uplift your mind. If you go to calm.com/unfazed, you'll get a special offer of 40% off a Calm premium subscription, and new content is added every week. Over 100 million people around the world use Calm to take care of their minds. Calm is ready to help you stress less, sleep more, and live a happier and healthier life. So I know that something new can be very intimidating. Meditation may be something you've been hearing about, but you haven't really tried it for yourself. So Calm helps you feel more at ease from the moment you start. You can find somewhere that's comfortable and familiar with you, like your couch or even your bed, and tune into Calm. For listeners of the show, Calm is offering an exclusive offer of 40% off a Calm premium subscription at calm.com/unfazed. Go to calm.com/unfazed for 40% off unlimited access to Calm's entire library. That's calm.com/unfazed.
Hey girly pot pies, what the fuck's good? I'm your host Camo, and you're listening to Unfazed and Unbothered. I don't really have a lot prepared for this episode. I would be ignorant to not address the Roe versus Wade situation. I'm completely disgusted. And so this is going to be kind of a short, condensed, sweet, simple episode. Get straight to the juice, straight to the facts. But in true Unfazed and Unbothered fashion, a little life update. This past week has been a week. It's been great. It has been, let's see, I've learned lessons, we'll say. This year, I'm really focused on getting myself where I want to be. Mind, body, and spirit. You know, I have had a crazy last few years, and I haven't really been in touch with the person that I was being, if you will. I wasn't feeling my best. I wasn't looking my best. I wasn't feeling connected to this vessel for so many reasons, really. But I'm really starting to feel myself again. And, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm tired of hearing about the weight. It's much more than just weight, which, by the way, I am down 70 pounds now. Very cute and gorgeous. Round of applause to myself. Yeah. But it's really bringing my confidence back. I look in the mirror and I'm starting to like who I see. But it's more than just that. Like, now that I'm feeling more confident, I'm not feeling as shy and reserved, and this almost like this sense of bitterness to me as well. Cause, you know, honestly, I didn't really love myself over the past few years. And so when I was around other confident people, though I've always preached confidence and I've always had a level of confidence, there's levels to confidence, and I am absolutely the most confident I've been in many years in this present moment. But over the past few years, as you girls have gotten to know me, I've not been in the best headspace, and I've not felt very secure. I've not felt very happy with myself and my choices and my lifestyle. And I had a lot going on, a lot of trauma, trials, tribulations, stepping into such a public space to so many people was also a transition. Of course, this was always my goal, my dream, but going from serving tables to now talking to millions of people online and opening up about my life, it's been a journey, and this is not me complaining, because I've loved every bit of it, but it has its moments, and it has in the past done a number on me. I didn't really have a grip on life, really and truly, because it was just so fast and everything was just so new. And so there's just been a lot of things that really contributed to my mental and physical demise. But I'm feeling great now, needless to say. But I'm starting to recognize a lot of patterns and toxic traits that I really, as an individual, have got to get a grip on. And the past few days have really pushed me to get a grip on that, if you will. So last week's episode, I did kind of mention how I was trying to work on some things, and I'm just, that's my main focus for the rest of the year, honestly, just becoming the better version of myself. And unfortunately, every time in my life where I have focused on myself, where I have decided to stop putting others before myself, where I really thought, what do I want and what do I need to feel my best and to feel okay? Because I've always been a people pleaser. That's such like a big problem I've had, and I've always wanted to show out for people and show up and offer advice and be there for people. And not that I'm going to stop that, because it's just in my nature, but I've got to spend more time pouring into me than I do others. But needless to say, point being made, it is always lonely when you go through these transformative periods, because people, I don't know, in the past, of speaking from like so I've lost a significant amount of weight now twice. This is the second time. First time I lost 120 pounds. Now I'm down 70 pounds. But the first time when I completely changed my life around, nothing about me changed except my availability and my physical appearance and the level of tolerance I had for bullshit, because I was no longer insecure. See, me personally, everybody ticks differently, but me personally, when I am insecure or I'm not feeling my best in the past or the past few years even, I feel like I have to overcompensate in other areas of my life to keep people around, to keep people liking me, interested in me, being my friend, so I would like always try to show up extra, or I would always try to be there even more. And I was really just hurting myself in the long run. But I'm just really trying to get rid of these toxic traits. Like, I have a problem, I've talked about this before, bottling emotions. And see that the problem with that, and I've always said that, like, oh, I bottle emotions and I explode one day, but like, I really had to take a step back and look at my life over the past week and really recognize the full severity of what, doing that is. And it's much more than just, things coming to a head and you lashing out. Because when I think about it, every time I've had like a problem with a friend or a partner or something like that, ultimately the end is a big hoorah, and typically for me, I've always like little microaggressions or little comments that the other person might not even mean anything by it, but it's just like people move funny around me and I store it in my bank. And over time, I'm holding my tongue. I'm not saying anything, so they're not made aware. And this resentment grows between me and that person, and they're clueless as to why. And I have this whole bag full of, well, this, you move funny here, you said this, you did that, I don't like how you addressed me here, approached me here, your energy was weird here. And while those things are all very valid and real moments, they are so small that the other person is not going to remember when I bring it up. They're not going to. So 6 months down the road, when you've done something that's like the final straw for me, I bring up all these receipts and they're like, I don't remember this. I don't remember what, that's not how it went. That's not how it went. And at that point I look crazy. I should have mentioned it in the moment. And it's all a trauma response. It truly, I was really thinking about this, and it's just growing up, I didn't really have people in my life. It's like, I didn't really have friends, and the friends I did have, I was always a target for them. They were always, being ugly to me, saying things, leaving me in the woods, and I would climb things and they would run off. Like, they weren't even real friends. So I always felt like I had to be like the class clown, or I had to be overly nice or overly helpful, and it just doesn't do anything for me. But then other people move certain ways, and I'm like, well, I'm this and they're not that, so like, why aren't? And it just like builds up a resentment. I blow up, and it just sours things. And like, not to say that any of what I mention is not true and wasn't valid in the moment, but it's just best practice to speak up. And if somebody gets annoyed with you speaking your emotions in the moment, so be it. But at least they were made aware right then and right there, so they can do better. And I don't know, I just don't like confrontation. Contrary to a lot of my content, I would much rather, well, I'll say in my friend circle, my friend and family circle, I prefer no confrontation, no conflicts. So I typically hold my tongue, and I'm like, well, it's really not that big of a deal. It's really not that big. But then over time, it's just, anyways, you get what I'm saying. So it just, over time, the resentment grows, and I become a little unpleasant, and I'm just not having a good time around these people. And they probably are confused, and they're like, okay, Camo's just like not fun to be around right now. And it's really just because I'm like, okay, bitch, you've done 50 things and you still haven't addressed one of them. Like, I guess I'm expecting them to know how I'm feeling, and it's not okay. So I'm working on that. Working on my body, working on everything, just literally trying to make a full 360 transformation. Or would that be a 180? Because 360 would be right back. So 180. I'm trying to make a 180, okay? But anyways, we're 12 minutes in. We're going to go on a little break. And when we get back, I'm going to be giving you girls the juice.
Hey guys, so you know that we are Good American stans on Unfazed and Unbothered. So Good American denim is everything, and I immediately fell in love when I first got my jeans. These jeans made my non-existent butt look amazing, and they are designed to give you your best butt ever by lifting and sculpting while hugging every curve, or if you're like me and have no curves, girl. Good American offers a size range from 00 to 32, and they are all about body positivity. We love that. If you want to try the jeans that will make you feel confident about your body and give you your best butt ever, go to goodamerican.com/unfazed and use code unfazed at checkout for $50 off your first pair of Good American jeans. Again, that's code unfazed for $50 off your first pair at goodamerican.com/unfazed. These jeans are so comfortable. I never have a gap in the waistband, which is also a huge thing for me. Like, we love that. And these jeans are celebrating all women's bodies. We love Good American. Use code unfazed for $50 off your first pair at goodamerican.com/unfazed.
Welcome back, girls. Had to get me a little chicken. I'm going to the gym after this, so she got to get her protein in. Which, by the way, this is the first time I've had this. It's this Publix citrus chicken. Hey, kitties. You want some? Oh. All my kitties are coming. So this is this citrus chicken. It was from Publix. They have like in like the deli area, they have like a microwave section now. Never seen that before. But this shit is so good. Fuck. Come here. This is Bones. My chunky boy. Say hello. Say hello. Okay. This is Binks. Duchess, I don't know where she's at. She's being a little scary bitch. So, okay, girls. Roe versus Wade. I can't believe we're going back in time. And I'm scared. It's so much more than just abortions. There's a lot going on that they like try to just throw in there or just throw under the rug wall that was going on. And like there's just all these bills up in the air against LGBT and trans people and rights, women's rights, human rights, all these rights that are being taken away. And it's fucking scary. It really is. And then, you know, I see a lot on the internet, obviously, but I'm going to be 1,000. I'm not the most educated person. I'm not even going to sit here and try to flex all these exact dates and these bills and this, that. No, like I'm not the most educated when it comes to current events. I see them on TikTok. I do my Google searches, but like I'm not the person that's like reporting on news. That's just really not never been my thing. But this is just so it's going to impact everybody. It's a huge problem. So I am genuinely scared, and I hate that we live in a world where these men who can't even get pussy are making laws for another woman and what she can do with her body, with her womb, with her child, whatever. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? And the Bible has all these mentions of murder and killing, but y'all want to use the Bible to... It's just so hypocritical. It's so disgusting. And I honestly can't believe that this is going on. When I heard the news for the first time, I was so confused. And I'm sure everybody else was. I saw this meme, which, I mean, it's not even anything to really joke about, but it's like, you want to time travel, bitch? Go to the USA right now. USA, bitch. Go to America. We're time traveling right now. We are going so back. We have progressed so far as a country, and for us to go back is weird. It's weird. Like, why? And now there's all these preachers also like talking about burning us alive. What? How is this okay? How are churches even able to hold these type of sermons? How is something not being done? I'm disgusted. I truly am. And I am scared for the next few months. That clip, I don't know what exactly it was with the fucking bitch saying this is a huge success for white life. I've heard other people say this, and this was one of my first thoughts. Maybe this is a conspiracy, but I don't think so. I think there's some truth behind this. Our generation, and I mean, this is nothing new, but you know, they're interracial couples, there's interracial children, there's interracial people out there. The white race is becoming outnumbered. There's less quote unquote purebred white people, if you will. And these fucking old ass Congress people are scared. They're shaking in their boots. They think the white race is being wiped out. And what does that mean? This is a victory for white life? What did you mean by that, bitch? And now it's crazy how one of my homegirls mentioned this point to me recently. There is no baby formula out there, and y'all are banning abortions now. Huh? Y'all want all these babies, but how are we going to feed all these babies? I'm convinced that these white people are really trying to repopulate the white population, and they're shaking in their boots because, I mean, especially my generation, we're a lot more open-minded. There's a lot more interracial couples nowadays. It's not just white people dating white people. People aren't just dating within their race anymore. And It's beautiful. Fuck, there's so many beautiful people out there now. Like, anyways, that's my conspiracy. I've heard it before, and I agree. I think that there is some truth behind that, and that is absolutely disgusting. But also, like, what's gonna happen to nurses who is like, okay, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not the most educated in certain things, so like, I'm sure people who do abortions, give abortions, are obviously they're probably trained to do other things as well. But like, what if people's like career is aborting children? Like, what are they doing now? Maybe they're just a nurse now. I don't fucking know. That's a question that's going on in my brain. Okay, so forgive me if that was stupid of me to ask, but like, it is a thought in my brain. I don't know, girls. I'm scared for the future. It's going to affect everybody. It's not just going to stop here. There's going to be more. And the what if and the unknown is actually terrifying me and everybody else. And obviously, I will never know what it's like to have a period and have a child inside of me, and these problems and these situations that biological women go through. And I'm sorry, and I hate this for you girls especially. But this is going to affect everybody. And if you think otherwise, you need to educate yourself a little bit more, because it's getting scary, girls. But we're going to get through this. I don't think all hope is lost. I don't know what's next, obviously. But stay tuned. We're all in this together. High School Musical in this bitch. Which, by the way, I've never actually watched High School Musical, which people find that shocking. Not to take away from the issues at hand, because this is treacherous. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to go on another break, girls. But I'll be back. I love you. Hugs and kisses.
It's time for a break, guys, but this is technically an ad break, but our partners at Camo want you to focus on yourself for just one moment. Take a deep breath and let it out. Relax wherever you're holding your tension. It's important to tune in and recenter, and Camo can help. So we're partnering with Camo, and it's the #1 mental wellness app to give you the tools that improve the way you feel. Reduce stress and anxiety through guided meditations, improve focus with curated music tracks, and rest and recharge with Camo's imaginative sleep stories for children and adults. There's even new daily movement sessions designed to relax your body and uplift your mind. If you go to camo.com/unfazed, you'll get a special offer of 40% off a Camo premium subscription, and new content is added every week. Over 100 million people around the world use Camo to take care of their minds. Camo is ready to help you stress less, sleep more, and live a happier and healthier life. For listeners of the show, Camo is offering a exclusive offer of 40% off a Camo premium subscription at camo.com/unfazed. Go to calm.com/unfazed for 40% off unlimited access to Camo's entire library. That's calm.com/unfazed. Calm.com/unfazed.
Welcome back, girls. I made a last minute decision to go live on my TikTok so that the girls can ask questions. So thank you, girls. Y'all are so sweet. I am doing a Q&A. So if you girls want to ask any questions, get to it, and I will be asking them, or I'll be answering them as they come in. Thank you. Y'all are all cute and gorgeous too. I love y'all. But where's the questions? Oh, all came straight for the throat. Okay, people are asking about this date I went on. So you'll have to watch the TikTok. If you want to see, I went on a date the other day. It was not cute and gorgeous. Another chaser, if you will. So that video is on my TikTok. Pro-choice, absolutely. This episode is actually about, or I mentioned a lot about Roe versus Wade. So if you want to hear my opinions on that, you'll have to watch the episode. Oh my goodness, the questions are coming in too fast. Tips on confidence. Honestly, just fucking look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you're a goddamn beauty queen every day. And, there's been a lot of talk recently about just like being delusional. And sometimes you have to do that, Sometimes you just have to look yourself in the mirror, even if you don't feel it, and say, I am a goddamn beauty queen. Yeah. And over time, it's like an I am affirmation, it's like a manifestation. And over time, you'll be like, damn, bitch, you really are the baddest bitch on the block. You know what I'm saying? So tips on boundaries with people. Speak up. I'm learning a lot this week, girls. Speak the fuck up. You got a boundary, speak up. I've not been the greatest at it, conveying expressing my boundaries. But come on now, just get it. Just speak your truth. Say what you need to say. And yeah, let's see. Where can I find your podcast? And is it free? Yes, Unfazed and Unbothered is free. Why are you not listening? It is on Apple. It is on Spotify, wherever you can get a podcast. How do you get your skin to glow? Moisturize, babies. Moisturize. Some of my favorite moisturizers are Kiehl's, Bliss, Exclusion, and Otzi has a really good moisturizer. It's like a watery moisturizer. I forgot what it's called, but it's really good. Moisturize, okay? It's important. Do you like your side bangs? Oh, period. So my bangs have been going through some things lately. I had to go get them fixed because they weren't cut far back enough, and it was making me look like I was balding. Okay, period. So I'm kind of just gonna do the side bang. It's giving very much Ariel, but like a goth Ariel, you know what I'm saying? Are you and Miss T friends? Yes, we are. She goes by T, so Miss T, love you, girly. How do you know when you're really into someone or if you're just bored? I don't know for you personally, but it's funny you bring that point up because I feel like a lot of people date because they're bored and they're looking for like a placeholder, if you will. They're looking for someone just to fill the place until they find the next best thing, unfortunately. And I don't know if that's the case for you per se, but me personally, I have never felt the need or the urge to be in a relationship. I've never been the type to just jump into something for the sake of being in something, because I would much rather nurture a real connection. Like, people just want to get involved to fuck and post on Facebook that they're in a relationship, and it's just so much more than that. So don't be with somebody that you don't feel chemistry and connected to. If you like feel like you're bored of somebody, or you feel like, oh, well, maybe I'll like this person if, they lose some weight, or maybe I'll like this person if they get a better job, or maybe I'll like this person if if you're having those maybes in your head, you feel like you're a little bored according to your question, girl, no. Leave them alone. Let them do their thing. It's honestly very selfish to get involved with somebody that you don't feel like there's a future with, because there's a lot of people out there, they date with a purpose. If I'm dating you, I don't think I'm going to marry every person I date, but I don't start dating somebody unless I see that I could potentially get there with them. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't feel those feelings, bitch, don't waste your or their time. But also, you got to love yourself first. You're right. So on point. How do you get comfortable just being alone? I don't know. Honestly, I guess once you've been through so much disappointment and you realize that just having people, like, honestly, I be feeling alone sometimes in a room full of people. So at that point, it's like, fuck, maybe I just need to be alone. But when you're not with people, when you're by yourself, me personally, my solitude, I feel like I can breathe. I feel like I don't have to entertain people. I feel like I don't have to, make sure because for me, like, if I'm not in the best place, it's hard for me to want to be so bubbly around people, and like, we go through things. So, I just realized that being alone is more constructive, more productive, and it's less stressful. You get more done. You get to really think about your emotions and process them. So just, yeah, I don't know. Y'all are asking some questions. There's a difference between being lonely and alone, though. Absolutely. Oh my God, Eden. Hey, girl. I was like, oh my God, T. And of course, Miss Eden. I love you, girl. Miss Eden Monticelli, the doll is present in the chat. Live, laugh, love you, girl. Do you listen to Lana Del Rey? Of course. Is it normal to feel happier alone than in a relationship? Oh my God. No, because I went years and years and years telling myself I would not date. And of course, they were not the happiest moments because I had a lot going on. But it was definitely more peaceful, I will say. If you're with the wrong person or you're giving your time to the wrong people, it's going to be stressful. It's not going to feel happy. It's not going to feel good. It's not going to feel cute and gorgeous. So yeah, if you're with the wrong people, you probably will feel happier alone, and that's not weird at all. So are you bi? Okay, good, fair question. I don't like labels. Oh my God, I'm glad you bring this up. Okay, Miss Amberly Dings, live, laugh, love you, girl. I don't like labels, okay? And I'm going through a predicament, girls. This is also just a lot going in my brain. The past few months, I've been really focused on, transforming my body and getting more confidence and feeling myself again. And as I'm going to the gym so regularly, I'm filling out and like bulking up a bit, and like it confuses me. It confuses me and my identity, because I don't want to sound crazy, which I know I'm not crazy, but I know some people, they see gender and gender expression as like, oh, they're mentally ill because they don't know who they are. They don't know how they want to identify. But like when I was really fit and skinny, I felt more in touch with masculinity. Not that I was like a masculine person per se, but I definitely felt like alpha-ish, if you will. I was still feminine. Like my voice was the same. I still walked the same, whatnot. But like the way I presented and carried myself was maybe a little more masculine. But when I filled out in a more womanly fashion and got thicker, I really have always stepped into this more like womanly energy. And this is not just me saying that I'm going to like become like this macho man in the next few months through the gym, but I have been thinking about like how I'm going to look and feel and express myself over the next year. And so you asked if I was bi. I wouldn't say that I'm bi, but I definitely am open-minded. I feel like a connection is a connection. And if we vibed and you had a coochie, I mean, I feel like sexuality is very fluid, but I just don't like labels. That's why the only label that I really feel connected to kind of is non-binary, because I mean, I don't really feel connected either or way. Anyways, I'm just rambling. Oh, girls. Do you think karma is real? Absolutely. What's your zodiac? I'm a Sag, triple Sag, baby. Anyways, I'm done answering questions. I love you, girls. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode.